I used to have this cycle of making progress, really a good amount of progress, and then completely self-sabotaging myself, smoking a bunch of weed and scrolling on my phone, playing loads of video games, being a fucking dopamine junkie, right? Essentially. Even though it doesn't matter how much progress I made, I'd always self-sabotage, right? Why is that? How do you overcome that? It's simple but difficult. Your old identity, right, is clinging. Your brain, your body clings to the habits you've built yourself. So if for years you've been a fucking waste of space like I was, to be honest, just sitting there gaming in my adolescence, smoking a bunch of weed and doing nothing really productive with my life, even though you're trying to etch away from that, it's constantly going to drag you back and is so deeply rooted. The other reason is fear. You fear success. You might think, oh, I want this and I want that, but there's something inside of you that has this resistance and you're scared. You're scared of what happens if you actually do become the person you want to become. It sounds so counterintuitive, but it's something deeply internal that I know is true within myself. And I've spoke to so many people and they all say the same thing. They all say, you know what? I am scared. I'm scared of who I can become, right? You have to break through these barriers of resistance. There's always going to be your shadow self, who's when it's late at night and you're all alone, is the devil in your fucking ear, telling you, have that drink, smoke that weed, go scroll and goon for a bit. It doesn't matter. You've been working hard. You've deserved this. You've earned this. And if you look back, that's always the start of a spiral, always the start of a rut. When I look back in my life, I know it is. It never does yourself anything good. Those are the moments of weaknesses. Those are the moments of weakness that make the whole tower crumble. Everything you've built up crumbles because of this one moment. Your shadow self is constantly going to be trying to drag you down. There is no escape from it. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. This is just the truth. Because let me tell you a secret. Everyone deals with this. You're not special. You're not special because you have a bad voice in your head. Get over yourself. We all deal with this. Everyone has to deal with this, and you have to learn how to deal with this. Only the most successful people. When I say successful, I don't necessarily even mean just monetary. I mean people who are living the life they want to live, how they want to live it, achieving everything they want to achieve. They realize they can't listen to this shadow self, and it's a constant battle, and he's always going to strike when you're weakest. So you have to be prepared. You have to know that, this negative energy is constantly going to try and seep you and pull you into its grasps. And you have to have the fortitude and the mindset to say, fuck that. And you know what? Fuck you. You say, look in the mirror and say, it's a little bit cringe. Don't get me wrong. It is a bit cringe. But look in the mirror and say, fuck you. I'm not letting you win today. You need to win as many of these battles as possible. Within a war, you can't necessarily win every battle. You can't. But you just need to win as many as you can. When you inevitably do, drink, smoke, goon, game, wherever it was, these were what it were for me. Whenever you do that, doesn't mean you've lost. You've lost a battle. You haven't lost the war. You have to, that is the most important time, to be the strongest version of yourself as possible, to not let yourself get into a rut. You're going to slip. It's going to happen. It is what it is. Just accept it. It's a part of the process. But you keep fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting immediately. You don't go, oh, well, you know what? I've sat here and gamed to 1 a.m. I might as well go to 4 a.m. now. Just one more game. It's never one more game, bro. It's a hole, and you keep digging and digging and digging. The best thing you can do for yourself is just stop digging. All right, I've dug myself. It's 3 a.m. Sure, let me turn the fucking thing off. Let me go to bed. Let me wake up. Tomorrow, same thing. 2 a.m. Oh, okay, you made progress. You've shaved an hour off your fucking bedtime. See that as progress. See that as a battle won. And you win enough of them battles. I'm telling you, you win the war and you turn the tide of the internal battle. And once you start to master your mind, once you start to beat your shadow self, that's when you can integrate it into yourself, because we all have a shadow self. And some of the best parts of our personality come from our shadow self. But you can't even learn to tame this beast until you beat the beast. Okay? It's not going to respect you until you bend it to your fucking will. Okay. So yeah, that's my experience with me self-sabotaging. Hopefully you've gained some value from this video, some wisdom from this video. Check the other videos out on my channel. Leave a like if you got some value. Leave a comment on how this has impacted you and what you want to see next. I'm trying to grow my channel, so I'd really appreciate all of your support. And if you want some one-to-one coaching for how to overcome self-sabotaging, build discipline, or achieving your goals in general, you already know. Link in the description. Come book a call with me. Until the next one, peace.